Hello, welcome to Afro Skeptics, and this is a rant from Rico here. I am a slut shamer. Let that sink in. I shame sluts. If you're a slut, I'll shame you. People say, don't slut shame. My answer to that would be why. I've heard all kinds of arguments of why I shouldn't slut shame. I got because she's a person just like you. Okay. Let me tell you something about people. If you're getting robbed and a passerby runs and punches the robber in the face, knocks him out cold, takes your purse back from him, runs it over to you, that man will be called a hero. He might get a nice reward, like maybe a couple bucks out that purse, maybe a number from the lady he helped, maybe maybe put on the newspaper or something as just like celebrated person. Excuse me. And if you have a girl who sucks a basketball team worth of dicks, then she might get named things like whore, slut, cunt. People might not treat her very nicely. You see how things work here. When you do good things, positivity seems to follow you. When you carry yourself in a low down, dirty way, you tend to get the names associated with such. That being the case, I have no harsh feelings towards whores. I'm not butthurt. I never got cheated on in my life. I actually love whores and sluts. They're awesome. They're the reason why I'm good at sex. Every guy needs a practice girl. It's cool to have whores. Okay? The problem comes when you want to get treated like something, but you don't represent what you want to be treated like. If you don't want to get treated like a hoe, stop being a fucking hoe. It's point blank period. You don't want to be slut shamed? Stop being a slut. Guys they don't want to go home to a girl that sucks a bunch of different dicks. I just don't know how much more plainly I can put it for you feminist hoe bags out there. It's just as simple as that. And let me tell you, if you have a guy who's completely okay with the fact that you're a fucking slut or you were a super whore, you have either a beta male, bitch ass nigga, as we call them in the hood. You got some type of pussy ass motherfucker. Like no real nigga is gonna get with a girl that does that. Okay. So as far as I'm concerned, slut shaming is perfectly in order. Now, you don't gotta be a dick. You don't gotta look for sluts and just go and attack them. Like, that's not my style at all. But it's more like, wow, really, don't throw any stones over here when you're a fucking slut, because I will come at your neck. And rightfully so, because when you're beneath me. Now, there's a way to make a game out of being a slut. Personally, I have a guy's mind, obviously. So if I was a female, I'd probably be a slut. I mean, I'd be more of a Black China kind of slut, because if I was sucking and fucking, I'd be making some money and some contacts out of it. Okay? But this is a man's game that you're playing when you hop in the sucking and fucking world. And if you're not going to do it with some strength or some integrity, or because you can be very successful if you do it right, but most of you can't do it right, and it's because you're women. Yes, I'm sorry. Men and women are different, and you guys are more emotional, which is great. That's why you guys are so good at raising kids and taking care of big old stupid men. But that's not a game you guys want to end up in, and women are creating this world, this society, where the things are not stacked in their favor as much as you guys want them to be. You guys don't. You really don't want the world that you're creating. You don't want the world where men and women, when it comes to sexual activity, are just equal level. We can just fuck and then just go home. We win. There was a time men win with that game. There was a time when I was younger. I remember, I'm 25 now. When I was in high school, to be considered a whore, you had to fuck like 3 dudes that weren't your boyfriend. If you fucked 3 dudes, you were a whore. I can't even tell you how much of a good girl you are by today's standards if you only fucked 3 dudes outside of a relationship. There are women, when I was 20, I fucked this girl. She had sex with 26 men, and me and my friend who fucked her at the same time that night, we were 27 and 28. And it's only gotten worse now. Nowadays, you fuck 10 dudes, you're average. You are average at high school age. This is a sad world that we're heading towards, okay? I love women, and I'd rather them not have to experience this shit. But, you know, there's a silver lining here. With so many girls acting like fucking whores, it's way easier for good guys to find the girls who aren't, because there's a huge separation. Look at how she carries herself. Does she carry herself like a slut? Then shame her. This was Rico and Afro Skeptic. I'll see you guys later.